Hi everyone. Today we learn about how do spiritual people behave or how do they live. Now today I don't want you to miss the conception. It is very interesting. So don't miss the conception because it's just a misconception. I'll tell you why I'm saying this today. So whosoever is spiritual, it doesn't mean that they have given up on their normal life and they are living in the mountains or they have secluded themselves from everybody. Now, if you don't know the reason why a person has gone into spirituality, then you won't be able to figure out why the person has changed in a certain way. To be very honest, the person has not changed into a certain way of living, but they have transformed into their true self. They are not fake anymore. So they have discarded everything what they were not to come into a state which is their natural state, in which they are actually flowing very naturally, where they are accepting everything. And they have realized very deep inside themselves that whosoever I am today and whosoever who is listening to me today and whosoever was my friend today or my teacher throughout my life, they are me, myself. So when I say that I am you and you are me, do you really need to know why I am there for you, or who am I to you, or you would know or find the answer to the question what is deeper meaning of existence of me? Because when a person is on the path of following the spirit, which is actually spirituality, they have conquered their mind. They know how to control their mind because they have given the power to themselves. They have the power to control their mind, be calm every day. And once they are on the path to know their self and they have deeply realized that you are me and I am you, they just go inside and find themselves more. What is more to it? And once they know this truth, there is no perspective left. There is no judgment left. So, if you don't know the meaning of spirituality and you don't have that realization, you would feel that spirituality is a path where a person goes and gives up all things in their life, their people, their parents, everybody. That's not spirituality. Spirituality means, and don't miss the conception. The conception is, I as a spirit take the responsibility of everything that I have in my life or that I am creating in my life, including the pain, including what I am earning, including where I am today or where I will go. Nobody else has the responsibility. It means solely to rely into your internal tuning of your body, your mind, your universe, where everybody sings together. And the thinking of the spiritual person is very different because they are true in their selves. That is why they are unique. They're not following anybody else, they're following their unique self. So if somebody is on social media and the other person is not able to understand what they are speaking, it means simply that the other person will reach to that path where the person who is following spirituality has reached. Why? Because the person who picked the spiritual books or just followed their spirit also came through the paths that you are following today. So the person was trying to ask a question, or they already had a question like, why I am here on this earth, what special purpose do I have to give this planet Earth, or why do we take birth, or what is rebirth, and suddenly why things have started to fall off in their life, which was very smooth. So once the person comes into that zone, which is known as depression by the normal world, it is not depression. It is a stage where the person has to pick up themselves. And when that happens to a person, the person gets secluded or aloof, because that aloofness has a purpose in that scenario of life. It is coming to help you realize that you were never alone, you just didn't look inside, but you were running everything that was outside you. So once you know that you have connectivity inside, which is showing a light to you in the darkness where everything outside fails, that is the enlightenment of your spirit. That is where the person gets to the zone of realization, the real you. So if somebody is not able to understand what is the meaning of spirituality or why the person is following that, that is okay. But to perceive spirituality by an instrument, that is the misconception. So today I just thought that there is a meaning of spirituality that is wrongly perceived by people, because there is nothing wrong, there is nothing right, it is just that you are not aware. So if I say this one statement that I always say, that you are me and I am you, you would laugh. It's okay to laugh. Why? Simply because if you have not realized that, you won't know the meaning of how I feel when I talk to people, or how deeply I am in gratitude or whatever I have in my life. So spirituality doesn't mean that you enter into a world where you are not fit into the work that you are doing, you are not fit into the society that you were living in. It is just that whenever you were judged by other people in whatsoever area or work field or in whatsoever topic you were talking about, you have just overcome that level. That is why it is said, if you are stuck in the same zone of people or the workplace, it means you're not growing. And that's the truth. Whenever you grow, you enter into some other zone or place. That is why you don't read the same books that you have read in class 7, right? The books, the curriculum are different. The same is with life. So, if you're stuck with the same people, you are at the same conscious level. You were there because your thoughts match, your thinking match. Once you start to understand there is something more that you're looking for, that was making you restless, that is when your thinking pattern changes. When your thinking pattern changes, it changes the environment around you. So, I really didn't want you to miss the conception that spirituality is not secluding yourself. It is just like when I'm trying to understand yourself, when I'm trying to understand myself, I automatically know who you are to me. So if I know you or myself, it's the same. So that is why somebody who is connected strongly with the spirit, they don't ask you the question what is going on in your life. But yes, they're always open ear to listen to you without any judgment. So that's the difference, because they have seen the truth, they know the truth inside. And to be honest, I'll bring this which is not known or which might be known already to everybody, that there is laughing Buddha, right? And I was listening to Sandeep Maheshwari one day, who is a spiritual leader. He was saying, once you come to the path of spirituality and you know the truth, your life becomes a laughing scenario and you become a laughing Buddha. Whatever is happening outside, it doesn't matter to you, because you know that you are above that level where you have understood and learned everything. Even if you are crying, you are laughing inside. Because you'll ask the question, why are you crying? So, even if you don't follow spirituality, there's nothing wrong in it. Somebody who's following this path, it's just because they were curious to know, who am I, why I'm here. That's the only perspective I would share with you, because it had to be out. It would be not to me, it would be by somebody else. So, if I am knowing myself, it means I am automatically knowing yourself. That is why it is said, if you know yourself, you know the other person automatically. So you don't go and dig out and ask everybody what's going in your life, because your focus is on you, because you are interested to learn what life is helping you to learn. Because you have understood that life is helping you to do something very valuable, and that's knowing self-worth, and that comes from learning. So, never miss the conception. Try to know something you don't know, but don't give wrong notions about something that you never knew. So, Google the top 10 spiritual leaders and their life, and I think that will open or expand your consciousness and bring something new in your life. And this is why I was here for. And thank you so much. And I always say that thank you so much for the unconditional love that you are showering on me every day. And I love you all infinite, unconditionally.